Hi everyone, and welcome to Weekly Cooking with Becky. Today we are going to be making a chicken fajita casserole. It is a recipe that I found online. However, there's no author to it, so I can't give credit. So it'll be written out in the notes below. Make sure you click on more, guys. Click on that bold word more, drop down. The other thing I noticed was that the nutrition facts were incorrect. Like right away I looked at it and went, that can't be right. So I redid them. I noticed like for the amount of cheese alone, there should be a higher calorie count. But then I also was like, the carbs were too high. So anyways, the nutrition facts have been altered and should be more accurate. And I think you'll appreciate that much better. It says that it feeds 12. I think that's only if you choose to do a side dish. Otherwise, I would say it feeds 6, which is what our family's doing because it's a casserole. So we're gonna get it as a casserole. All right, so I have the stations already kind of pre-made and done. I'm gonna aim it down and kind of tell you what I've done. We're gonna assemble it and put it in the oven. The oven is already preheated to 350. All right, so here we go. In the skillet, I have already, you might be able to tell, but I have taken peppers, onions, and a little bit of a can of the Rotel tomatoes and green chilies, and I have sauteed them. While I was sauteing them, and the amounts are all in the recipe, I cooked up chicken breast with just salt and pepper. That is it. Took them out, cubed it up. And in here, I have softened cream cheese, a smidge of heavy whipping cream, and some taco seasoning, and a little bit of Mexican blend cheese. If you don't have Mexican blend cheese at your store, you could always do like part cheddar, part mozzarella, but an orange and a white blend cheese. Now we need to mix everything. And then they tell you after you do all of this to put it into a casserole dish. I'm gonna put it right back into here because this is an oven safe skillet. So it's all going into this bowl to get a little mixy, and I think that might still be too hot for me to touch. So I'm gonna try not to drop anything. Okay, here I go. I'm going to move this for just a moment and get all of the peppers down into basically the cheese sauce. Hopefully you can see it kind of going into there. And then I'm just gonna put this aside. If you have a decent sized skillet, do not dirty another pan. Just use the skillet and cook your meal in that. So I'm gonna set that off to the side. And I am now going to take the chicken and add it to the same container. And so now I am going to just simply mix everything up with the cheese sauce. So everything is gonna get incorporated. The veggies, the chicken, everything to make our casserole. By the way, as I have been making this, I knew this would be like one of those half-hour videos, so I was like, nope, I'll just get it to this point. But as I have been cooking here, oh my gosh, I've been getting hungrier and hungrier. It smells so good, everybody. So, can you guys see how quick and easy that mixed? Just mixed so nice and easy. And I just left the oven on 350 because I knew that this part would not take long. So like I said, don't dirty another dish. So I'm gonna put this baby right back in the middle. And here we go. Let's put everything in here. We're treating this as a serving of 6. So we'll be eating this over 2 days at our house. But I mean, if If you want to do like a cauliflower Spanish rice, I do have a recipe for that on my website. And I know some companies have even come out with a low carb, keto friendly. Costco has some giant bags that they sell. So you can do stuff like that, but I'm like, there's so many veggies in here already, and your protein. Yeah, we're just gonna eat it like this. Okay. So evening it out so it cooks evenly, although I did make sure on the chicken to cook it until it was thoroughly white. So even though it's going back in for 30 minutes, you don't even have to worry at this point. Basically, you're just making sure it gets thoroughly reheated and the heat gets redistributed. Let me just move this off to the side and grab a paper towel. And then the last step, not that we want more cheese, but why not? Another half of a cup just to sprinkle on top, so we'll have some ooey gooey goodness when we're done. And that is it. So no need to actually, guys, there's just no need to put that into a casserole pan and dirty another dish. Okay, yeah, skip that step. Okay, I hope I'm helping you out there. Skip that step. Just put it right in there. As long as you've got a skillet that goes up to 400, 500, because it's gonna be at 350, and bake for another 30 to 35 minutes, basically until it's bubbly and melty, and then we'll be back for the taste test, and enjoy. All right, so it has come out of the oven. Doesn't that look good? All right, so here we go, in for the taste test. Making sure I get a little bit of everything. It's still ridiculously hot. Those flavors blend nicely. That is really good. I can see you eating it just like that. I can even see just taking out like they call it a low carb tortilla and doing it that way as well. Have some fun with it, guys. But yes, what a delicious, delicious casserole. And I can't wait to eat it on day 2 after some of the seasonings settle in for a day. I kind of have a feeling it's one of those dishes that's better on day 2. But I think it's gonna be a great meal. And like I said, don't get a casserole dish. Use the skillet that you used half of your ingredients in. One less dish to dirty. Great, healthy, high protein, low carb dinner. And I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you next time. Bye.